It is 2020 and it's time to stop hiding that social media can really mess with your mental health. So let's talk about some things that you can do to help you when you feel like your mental health is all over the place because of social media or you're burnt out, because Instagram burnout is real. Hey, what's up? My name is Rasha and welcome to my channel. Let's get straight into some tips to help you battle the woes of being on social media. So managing your mental health, especially when you are a content creator because you're on social media a lot, can definitely be difficult. So here's a couple of tips to help you get through. And actually, I do most of these. So number one is turn your notifications off. Having that little ping or whatever, you might not realize it, but it can really mess with your mental. And then when it doesn't happen, it messes with your mental as well. So for instance, when somebody likes your photo or when somebody comments and DMs you and things like that, especially when you first post the post, like we love hearing that ding, ding, ding. I turned my sounds off, but I actually turned the whole notification off from my lock screen because one, it was causing a lot of clutter, which was messing with my mind. But also I realized like I didn't miss it. It's nice to have when you first post or whatever, because you're like, ooh, I wonder how many likes I'm getting. I wonder. But also when you don't hear that right away and things, when you first post, you might not realize it right now, but it really does mess with your mind space, and you're like, whoa, what's happening? Like, why am I not getting this notification? So that's my first tip for you, is to turn your notifications off for your Instagram, for your YouTube, wherever you feel like you usually get the most notifications, or for all your social media platforms. Honestly, you can go check them anyway. You're going to check them every day 9 times out of 10. So just turn the notifications off so that when you're not thinking about them, it doesn't make you immediately start thinking about them. You get what I'm saying? So the next one is pretty big. I think that you should set some time limits for yourself. So some days I get really caught up in consuming content rather than creating content. And so what I had to learn is that I have to set a time limit, which you can actually do inside the Instagram app. In the Instagram app, they have a limit that will send you a reminder, and they have it in YouTube too, because any of my friends will tell you that I just go down a rabbit hole all day. Like, I am YouTube's ideal customer. If you have an iPhone, you can also do screen time limits on your phone, but set your time limit. In these apps, they have where you can set a time limit where it'll send you a reminder when you have been on that app for a certain amount of time. So for instance, for me, if I'm on Instagram for more than 2 hours a day, which I know is a lot, but also y'all, Instagram is my job. So if I'm on Instagram for more than 2 hours a day, I get a reminder that says, hey, you've been on Instagram for 2 hours today. Time is up. And it's like, yeah, let me go do something else. So be kind to yourself and set those time limits. Respect yourself in your time, because we always complain like, yo, we don't have time. But what we realize is we're doing mindless scrolling, and that's taking a lot of time. That 10 minutes that it took for you to scroll through your feed and watch all those stories, you could have been creating a piece of content for yourself. You could have been doing something to get your business or something off the ground. You could have been pitching a brand. So definitely be kind to yourself and respect your own time and set those time limits on the app. So another one that I think that's really helpful, and this is actually like my favorite thing, and because we've been in a pepperoni pizza, I haven't been able to do it as much, but hopefully I will be able to do it somewhat in 2021, is change your scenery. Whether that's going to sit outside or traveling somewhere or whatever. We consume all this content, and especially because Instagram makes it so easy, YouTube makes it so easy to consume content from all around the world, where you're just like, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, that looks so fun. That looks so cool. You can do it. At one point, I thought I wanted to be a budget travel content creator. So I used to make a little bit of content about how to budget travel, but it's not as expensive as it seems, as people make it look. And even then, like, sometimes the only vacation you really needed was to get out your house and go to your backyard. So definitely change that scenery around you. If you're gonna scroll on Instagram all day, do it somewhere else. Get out your bed, go do it at the local library, go do it in a park, enjoy somewhere else. And typically what happens is you realize when you're in these other places, like, Instagram's not as fun as it is when you're in your bed. Now, unless you have a social media addiction, which is truly real, and if you do, then please go talk to somebody and seek help, because I understand. I haven't hit rock bottom yet, but woo, I've been close. So definitely, if you are ever at any point feel like it's just too much, or you feel overwhelmed, or if your friends are saying, saying, yo, you do this way too much, then please seek help, seek professional help, because I'm not a professional. I only have degrees in business, not actual mental health. So I'm just speaking from my experience. If you're liking this video so far, if you could do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. It really does help me with the algorithm. So thank you so much in advance. Okay, so this one's going to be your favorite. Spoil yourself. So if you don't hit your time limit all week, if you get out consistent content, but you're not consuming content, then what do? You spoil yourself. You go take yourself to dinner. Go buy yourself a new purse. Go do something to make yourself feel good. Go get a mani-pedi or whatever you need to make yourself feel good about you. Also, you're watching all this content or whatever, and you're seeing these other people have fun and enjoy their lives. You go do one of those things that you've been double tapping. You're double tapping the girls having their spa nights. Go have yourself a spa night. Spoil you. You are important. So enjoy yourself. Spoil yourself. Get yourself something nice. This is a big one for me. I realized that I overconsume social media when I have nothing else going on. So a big thing I would suggest is getting you an activity outside of social media. Because for instance, how I got into social media coaching was social media was my hobby, learning about social media and stuff. But now that I'm actually like social media coaching, social media is consuming my life. So I have to find like a hobby or whatever. So right now I'm actually looking for skates because I want to like start roller skating or whatever. But find you a hobby or something that has nothing to do with social media, that's fun for you, that won't cause you to have to pick up your phone or your computer at any time while you're doing this hobby, and enjoy that. Do that. I know we feel guilty sometimes when we do things that isn't our social media work, especially with us who have social media as a career or whatever, and we're creating this consistent content. And especially when you start making money from this content, when you're doing something that's not that, it kind of feels like, am I doing enough? And you see all these people doing so well, but you have to realize you cannot judge your number one to somebody else's number two. Some of these people that are pumping out all this content every day and stuff, they have full-blown teams helping them. So enjoy yourself. Go get yourself an activity to have fun. Actually, I posted a video on YouTube about should you post every day. I'll put it in the cards above. Check that out to see if you're posting too much or too little. But this goes hand in hand with the other one. So you get your activity, you go spoil yourself, you have fun, and boom, come back to it. It is okay. It will be here when you come back. My next thing would be be in touch with your emotions. It's okay to cry over Instagram. It's okay to be mad at Instagram. Like, there has definitely been times where I have shed a couple tears because I was working on a post and it didn't go right or something like that, and it's okay. I know that people try to minimize those feelings, especially when they are just talking about something so simple on the surface to them as like creating a post or going live or something, or creating a YouTube video, but that means something deeper to you. And so it's okay to cry it out. If that's what you need, then cry it out. Take a nap, cry it out, stuff your face, eat the whole carton of ice cream. Okay, now I'm telling on myself. But it is okay to have emotions about social media. Like, this is something that you care about. This is something that you love. I get it. I've been there. So cry it out. It's 10,000% okay. So those are some of the things that I do when I am dealing with a drainage on my mental health due to social media or Instagram burnout or whatever's going on in my head. Those are some of the things that I do. Don't ever be afraid to take a break from social media. Sometimes you come back better than ever. You come back so refreshed. You come back with the best content you have ever created. So do not be afraid to take a break. I wish somebody would have been more open with me when I was first getting like overwhelmed with social media. Like, hey, yo, it's okay to take a step away, because we always hear the algorithm, like you can't leave the algorithm. But no, take a break. And sometimes because you took that break, the algorithm will push your content even more because they don't want you to leave again. So I don't know, try it out, see if it works for you. But seriously, if you need deeper help, then maybe this YouTube video is not all you need. Maybe you should talk to a professional. I definitely would recommend. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or you have anything that you want to say, please leave it in the comments below, or you can DM me on Instagram at @EricRache. I reply back to all my DMs. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you can check out the next one, it's gonna be on the screen. I will see you over there. Bye.